Greetings. We are connected with unconditional love for your highest message of wisdom and guidance, most pertinent to you at this time. We're starting with the Ace of Pentacles. This is the energy of being in a new reality. You're finally understanding that your old experience, it could have been an uncomfortable experience, an experience of lack, an experience of lacking something specific or general that you felt like you needed to experience your ideal life. This Ace of Pentacles is representing that you're finally in an awareness that that old reality where you were lacking something is gone. It's over. You are now in a new reality where you are surrounded by abundance, surrounded by opportunities to experience your abundance, experience a higher level of your creativity, a higher level of your creation. On the split, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And the way that this Queen of Pentacles is oriented, it's like she's climbing the ladder to reach the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost as though you feel like your ideal reality is now within reach. Your ideal experience is now the reality that you are living in. While there may be some physical representations of this ideal that you feel like you're not seeing yet, seeing as you're the Queen of Pentacles, it feels like you're still striving for something. But you have this awareness that you are in the energy for it. It's like you feel like, well, you want fruit and flowers and it happens to be springtime, so you're going for it. Whereas you may have been in an energy of winter before and craving sort of spring energies, only to now accept and understand that spring has sprung and the freeze has thawed, and you are in the reality that you have oriented yourself towards, oriented your mind, your body, your energy towards. I'm just getting this sense of clarity. Like you might have been going back and forth before between feeling and believing that you were in this new reality where more positive outcomes were going to be manifesting for you and more abundance was available for you. And into like going back and forth between that energy and into an energy of like being in an old time where, oh, that's not a possibility, or where you were too far from that and it wasn't going to be a reality. You're no longer bumbling back and forth. You're not in a Two of Pentacles energy now. This Ace of Pentacles is clear to you. And even if in any moment, maybe some intrusive thought might pop in, you're finding yourself just comfortably and concretely aware of the truth, which is that your ideal reality is the reality that is being formed for you, that you are the most powerful orchestrator of your reality, period. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles with the Three of Wands. Please take this as your intuition resonates with it, that this could represent an energy of holding on to certain worldviews. It could be representing an energy of holding back on taking a next step. It could talk about, with the Nine of Cups, the wheel, and then the Nine of Cups again underneath it. It's talking about a comfort, contentment that wants to be ascended with the wheel. It wants to shift into something that brings deeper satisfaction, wealth. I just heard. I feel like there's something that you have to offer that is something that turns beauty and joy from just an emotion or from something that people experience within to something that they can concretely witness and experience and maneuver, channel within their lives and the lives of others around them. This is something that you have available to give. Now, Spirit doesn't only want to make that joy, that personal joy, more visible to the world and to make your principles, your inner peace and your inner wealth. It's like Spirit and the universe want to make it visible physically to the world. It's like a bounty. I'm seeing a ship with a chest full of cups. And it's followed by Temperance with the Ten of Pentacles. So Spirit really wants to solidify you on your path, your soul path, and make it very clear that you are taken care of by embodying your authenticity and authentically embodying your mission. So if there's any way that you have been holding back on sharing your wisdom, maybe because you worry that, oh, it hasn't physically shown itself yet, so no one will believe you, or you feel invalid in that wisdom for some reason, Spirit is saying to you to go ahead and release that wisdom, because that's yours. That's yours to give. And you'll intuitively know what I'm talking about at this part of the reading. For some of you, the reason you don't want to share about these inner wisdoms and these inner joys is because you don't want the outcome to be thwarted. It feels like you could be sensitive, and you just worry that if you share something prematurely or share something at all, that possibly someone's energy could affect it in a way that pretty much turns it on its head or brings it to an end for you. In that case, Spirit is working with you closely. Spirit is guiding you intuitively. Always trust your intuition and your body when it comes to opening up about certain things. I'm also getting a sense that there's someone around you who feels like they are holding back on fully leaping in with you. And it's not because this person doesn't believe in you or believe in this new reality that you are now unable to be unaware of, right? You can't unsee it now, basically. So you have someone around you who kind of is holding on to a certain, like holding back on fully leaping into that new paradigm, this new paradigm, I should say. With the 10 of Wands and the King of Wands, it feels as though there's a heaviness to this person's energy where typically they are light. This person is a King of Wands energy, which means they're passionate naturally. They have a lot of energy. They're confident. They're inspiration to others around them. They're excellent at planning and taking action. They have a never-ending amount of energy, seemingly. But when this 10 of Wands energy gets involved, now this could be the energy of a relationship in their life. It could be the energy of a work environment, of a personal habit that they're experiencing. This 10 of Wands energy comes in and it takes that person from feeling all of those ways, or from having all of that energy, to instead being rather low energy, moving a bit slower, being less confident, being more cautious, and having doubts. It takes that person and makes them more tired, less inspired, less creative, less playful. Depending on the nature of this 10 of Wands energy, it could even make this person less action oriented. Now, this is something that if you're very well connected with this person, you could strongly sense that energy from them and on them. Spirit is saying, by you continuing to embody this new paradigm, this ideal reality that you know is yours, it's here, you basically offer to that person the ability to let go, the ability to release that heavy energy, the heavy energy associated with whatever relationship or situation that is, or habit or pattern that is, this 10 of Wands energy. And you restore this Ace of Wands sense to this person. You restore a sense of excitement about life. And you set them on a path where they want to take power back in their life. They want to use their power to design their life and their path forward. So this person basically has a journey awaiting them that gets triggered the more and more that you, as this Queen of Pentacles, climb towards this Ace of Pentacles energy. This could be realizing a certain part of your mission, realizing a certain part of your path. This could be grounding down your financial abundance, your personal stability. This could be any number of visible changes that you, as a Queen of Pentacles, are climbing towards now. You are no longer going back and forth on whether this is a reality or not, on whether the ability to create this or to ground this in, is that available for you right now? It's like no more going back and forth. Yes, it is available. Yes, it is happening right now. Yes, it is yours. The guidance is to push through. Trust in spirit to clear and hold your energy and to guide you. Trust in your intuition to know the way. And you might find that you're going faster than maybe you feel like you've been going in the past weeks. You might have slowed down recently. And this had a lot to do with some releasing. And when it comes to grounding in physical energies, it also helps to understand that the physical density is thicker, it's denser than other densities. So while things might feel light and free and move quickly, other aspects like the Ace of Cups energy and the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles energy, sometimes can feel like when a solid object hits the water and slows down. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time to adjust to that new speed. But once you've adjusted, you can kind of kick into a natural, comfortable speed for you again and grow as much as you feel you need to grow in the areas and ways that you intuitively know that you need to. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. This Knight of Swords in the reverse energy. This is talking about not saying something. It's also giving me the energy of cutting something off. It could be cutting something off by not saying something. With Justice, Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, and the World, it feels like there's a cycle closing. The Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords feels like there's been some sort of resistance and conflict. It's almost like someone pushing you away or you pushing someone away, and then it's leading to conflict. It's leading to internal turmoil, like confusion. It's almost like a hurt people situation where someone is blocking someone, pushing someone away, or being defensive. And it's leading to conflict. Justice and the World are surrounding that though. And they're saying that whatever situation this is, this was always how it was meant to be. It seems strange to say since there's the Seven of Wands energy, but it almost feels like Spirit is saying that if someone is blocking you off and stopping you from fully understanding their energy and it's creating a conflict, it's causing chaos between you and within you, this is how Spirit wanted it to be, because the world is here. There's an ascension available for you, ascension out of a certain cycle associated with that relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be the relationship with the King of Wands energy from before that was experiencing that heavy energy. In fact, I don't really feel that it is. I feel that this is a third energy, and it's someone who you have kind of a cagey, strange relationship with. Now, if you're the one who is in the Seven of Wands energy when it comes to this, other party, right? You're in the state of being defensive and blocking that energy off. Spirit is saying, yeah, justice. You are not meant to necessarily come into alignment with this individual because there's something here about truth, communication, and non-truth and non-communication. This Knight of Swords in the reverse is telling us a story. In the upright, this knight, it's like he urgently has to get this message across to whichever land he's rushing to on his horse. But in the reverse, it's like someone is frozen, stuck, or decisively, this person does not take this message to where it needs to go. It's like, it feels like an urgent message. Like it could be something that Spirit told this person and guided this person, nudged and pushed this person to share some kind of truth with you. And they didn't. They refused. Whatever the nature of this truth was, Spirit really wanted this person to work through that block and to share something with you. And because that person couldn't or didn't, Spirit is encouraging you to trust your energy. If your energy feels resistant towards someone, trust your energy. If someone feels like they're resisting you, trust your energy and let them resist you. By following this and allowing yourself to rise above the pattern of possibly continuing to interact with this person, even though with this Knight of Swords energy, I'm just getting, there's something very important that this person is just not open about. And this person is aware of this. So if you're dealing with someone who is not aware of certain things because there's parts of their journey that they haven't gone on yet, maybe they haven't opened up parts of their inner child and healed certain things, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about someone who knows. This person is so aware. That's why this Knight of Swords energy kind of gives me such a strange feeling. This person is so aware and personally, for one reason or another, decides to not speak truth, take action, listen to the guidance that Spirit gives them. So Spirit is saying if they're not telling you the important truth that you would need to feel comfortable and assured and truly loved and understood in this friendship, relationship, partnership, whatever it is, if they're not offering you that, then you also don't need to offer them your words. You don't even need to offer them your wisdom. You don't need to offer them your attention, your thoughts, any access to your life, any access to your inner world, which is such a pertinent message. I feel like Spirit is really asking you to ground down and to ground down into this Queen of Pentacles energy. That means I'm hearing stand on business. This is another way of saying have integrity, honor your principles, your heart, your wisdom and knowledge, honor your new reality. That's what Spirit is saying here. By choosing to honor your new reality, you will naturally understand the required response or non-response to this individual who has not been forthcoming. By standing on business and giving that true response to that individual, you enter an ascension regarding that relationship. You ascend out of whatever that relationship was meant to teach you. Of course, this Knight of Swords in the reverse energy could represent a number of different relationships for all of you. Intuitively, though, you will be able to tell who this person is in your life because there's something about this person that you know doesn't sit right with you. It's nothing that you can understand from the outside. It could have something to do with your interactions with them, but it's nothing that you can pinpoint in your interactions with them. Or better yet, you can pinpoint it, but you have not received physical confirmation. You can sense that this person is emotionally aware, mentally aware, and that this person is simply not sharing some truth, some knowledge with you. You could have gone back and forth in your head, within yourself, and with this person about basically being distant with each other and then being close with each other, blocking each other's energy and then kind of timidly letting each other in. And for you, it all has to do with this nagging feeling that you have about this person that you have not been shown the truth about. It's because Spirit was working on this person and trying to get them to come forward to you. This person has since decided that they do not want to, and your guidance is to ascend anyway, because you are the Queen of Pentacles, always going up that ladder. You're going to ascend anyway, because it feels like the relationship is a mental and physical distraction and drain for you. And so you're simply not having it. You're having integrity instead. I want to look into the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle just because I want to just get a little bit of confirmation about these messages and see if there are any other intuitive notes that you can take with you past this reading today. So let's see if Spirit has a message for us in the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. Okay, guys, and the crystal that came out is quite interesting for today. We have number 35, Soulmate, the Twin Flame. Two crystals side by side call in a twin flame, a complement to your soul. This is what people mean when they ask for a soulmate. A twin flame bonds two people in an intimate relationship or unites you with the higher part of your soul. You yearn to be loved, But does this come from a black hole you need to fill? Black holes can be filled only from the inside by loving yourself fully and integrating different facets of your being. A twin flame means embracing deep intimacy and interdependency between yourself and another at the spiritual and physical levels. Old heartbreak may need to be healed, ties with a past companion cut, or vows renegotiated. Prepare for open-hearted, intimate, unconditional love. Decide whether you want a soulmate, with the soul lessons that implies, or a twin flame, a companion of your heart. You don't need anyone else to make you complete. The twin flame complements your own wholeness. Unconditionally, mutually supportive union. So intuitively, you will know whether this soulmate crystal is resonating with that King of Wands energy that came up in your reading, or resonating with that Knight of Swords in the reverse energy that came up, or simply resonating with you, this Queen of Pentacles, striving up to connect to your higher reality and thus your higher self. You'll know intuitively to take that as it resonates. And importantly, on the bottom of the deck, underlying this crystal wisdom, we have number 14, Peridot, emotional cleansing. Peridot frees the mind from unwelcome envious thoughts and night terrors. It is transmutative and purifying. You are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. By nature jealous, you have dark thoughts. Detoxify your emotions. Learn to forgive and let go. Follow your own life path without judging yourself or being envious of others. You have the power to go through fiery transmutation and emerge transformed. Use energy wisely. Recognize how outside influences operate in your life. Develop your own protection. Learn to rely on your own inner guidance. Peridot indicates farewells and disappointment in love. Avoid jealousy. Be assertive without aggression. You have a powerful destiny and great integrity. Money is earned from your talents. Envy and jealousy harm you as well as hurting others. Emotional purification. I get the strong feeling that you will intuitively know how this peridot energy resonates in this reading. This could be an energy that you are experiencing in regards to any of the connections that you're having that came up in this reading. It could also be something strongly associated with this Knight of Swords in the reverse energy, and it could be kind of what is going on within them that they're having trouble coming out with, or deciding not to come out with, essentially. So take it as it resonates, where the soulmate and the peridot go. This King of Wands energy and this Knight of Swords in the reverse energy are in your life. And of course, as spirit guided and offered, lean into your realization and your awareness that you are living in your ideal reality with ideal opportunities, ideal outcomes, and ideal abundance available to you. From that knowing, you trigger that King of Wands energy to release those heavy burdens from their energy field, and you trigger an ascension and this connection with you and this Knight of Swords. The ascension could look like simply an ending in the relationship, or it could look completely different. This is on a case-by-case basis. It's very unique and individual to you. Of course, if you're looking for one-on-one support with your specific situation, please look in the description box for more information. I'm so thankful to be channeling for you guys. I'm thankful for you tuning in here today. I look forward to us connecting again in the next reading too. So take great care of yourself and happy aligning.